the man cut his finger. Bright red blood dripped onto the corner of the girl's eye, all because an ancient book stated that using blood as a seal could ensure that lovers would never be separated in any lifetime. But this scene was witnessed by the girl's soul. At this moment, she was filled with rage. In life, she had already been imprisoned by him, and even in death, the man still refused to let her go. Just then, the man's subordinate brought someone over. The girl was horrified to see that the person tied up was none other than her uncle who had raised her. Furious, she shouted at the CEO to let him go. Unexpectedly, it seemed as if the CEO really heard something. He immediately turned to look at the girl's body and declared that he was about to avenge her. Hearing this, the girl was utterly confused. The next second, the CEO's gun was pressed against the man's head. Her uncle instantly started begging for mercy, claiming that killing the girl was never his intention. Upon hearing his confession, the girl had no choice but to accept the truth. So all the so-called family love from her uncle had been nothing but a lie. When faced with the temptation of profit, it was utterly worthless. After dealing with the murderer, the CEO returned to his wife's side, pouring out his endless longing for her. Only then did the girl realize that the man she hated most in life was actually the one who loved her the most. At this moment, the CEO picked up a can of gasoline and poured it all over the morning hall. A bad feeling crept up in the girl's heart. She shook her head frantically and reached out, trying to stop him. The man pulled out a lighter. He was going to set the morning hall ablaze to follow his wife in death. She tried to extinguish the flame, but as a spirit, she couldn't touch anything. As the lighter hit the ground, raging flames instantly engulfed the entire room. The CEO simply lay beside the girl's corpse, gazing at her, whispering, "We will never be apart again." Suddenly, a loud clap of thunder jolted the girl awake. Looking around in shock, she realized she had been reborn. Memories of her past life flooded back. The moment the CEO set the fire to die with her, she swore that this time, she would never let the tragedy repeat itself. After calming down, she walked downstairs, only to see that the CEO had sent someone over with her bride price, a limitless black card. By now, she had already seen through her uncle's family's true nature. Just as her aunt reached out to take the betrothal gift, the girl immediately stopped her. Her aunt was stunned. She couldn't understand why the girl had woken up. In order to steal the massive bride price, she ordered her daughter to push the girl down the stairs. While the girl was unconscious, they sent her to the CEO's house. Meanwhile, they secretly took over the shares of the hospital her grandfather had left for her, and framed the CEO for it, making the girl resent him. After marrying into the CEO's family, she tried everything to leave him, but in this lifetime, she would never allow the same thing to happen. So she turned to the butler and said, "The bride price is too valuable. I can't accept it." Her uncle immediately spoke up, saying that a girl getting married should leave herself a backup plan, or she would suffer in the future. The girl decided to play along. She directly took the bride price, and said that since the family had accepted the gift, they had to return the favor. She then demanded that her uncle hand over her grandfather's hospital to the CEO as a dowry. Her aunt's face instantly stiffened. Her uncle was also reluctant to comply. Encouraged by his wife, he argued that the CEO's family was wealthy and wouldn't care about such a small thing. Just then, the girl turned her head and saw the CEO arrive